Welcome to the Detroit experience.
Yes, welcome back. Now let's see.
Accessing the story chart.
Pretty sure I did that. So, did I do Stormy Night? I think I did. It's been a couple days. I actually went 2 whole days without playing this game. I know, it's fucking incredible. Did we do that yet? I'm not sure if... Let's see. Yeah, I did that. I remember doing this. And then, yeah, we got out. Yeah. Baited Todd, Kara shot Todd. Okay, I did that. So now we're at broken, interrogation, and fugitives. Alright. Actually, yeah, there's nothing new to do there. This, though, we finally get to go back to the interrogation room. Gonna scan that goddamn folder this time. Convince and pressure. What are the other 2 options? Just give up? Yeah, there's definitely some different ways this can go, and there's some failure states to look out for. I just want to make sure I don't get shot. Fugitives, we're going to stay in the hotel, which means we got to rob the store and steal the clothes, so that's all made up for us. And from the dead. Yeah, definitely nothing new there. That's all done. Yep. Okay. Got it.
What the hell am I doing here? Come on, let's have a drink.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
What is with all the
Yeah,
skulls
well,
around this
ass.
place?
I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Carl's got skulls. Zlatko has skulls. Pretty sure Rose and Todd are the only people who don't have skulls in their goddamn house.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Or no, it's the rich people
Call
in this
police.
game who have skulls in their homes.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue.
Is that some subtle
Just
dig at
returned home and
capitalism?
found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Yes, evil Markus would definitely bring Carl with him and use him as a human shield.
Leo! Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here!
Boy, Carl, you sure did a bang-up job raising your son.
Leo, don't make this difficult. Listen to your father. You need to leave. Now.
All you ever do is tell me to go away.
Evil Markus, don't
What's
take
wrong,
no
Dad?
shit.
Not good enough for you? Not perfect like this fucking thing, you fucking bitch!
He's not nearly this aggressive once he's back in control here. I mean, that there makes it look like he wants to just beat his ass to death.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then I'll just be...
Fuck off! Now who's a bitch? I wonder if he wound up in a wheelchair like Carl
Oh my
did.
God.
Because we only see him in the
Leo.
answering machine, so we're not really sure what kind of condition
Little
he's in.
boy.
Carl,
They'll destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
What did I... I don't think I picked this before.
Get out! Now! Go! Markus! Don't fucking move!
Knew I should have moved. Well, that's what happens when you do what you're told.
Why'd you kill him?
Because he hit me with
What
a
happened
bat.
when you took that knife.
He smacked me with a bat. Repeatedly.
How long were you in the attic?
19 days.
Why didn't you even try to run away?
Because I'm stupid.
Say something, goddammit! Fuck it. I'm out of here.
Why should I when I'm just sitting here being quiet would get you to give up? Look at that folder. Look at that sweet, juicy folder.
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We're getting nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Watch Daddy Connor work. "19 events scheduled." Does that mean 19 other interrogations that are supposed to happen here? Yay. All the pictures of stuff I've already seen and scanned before. I can't scan him here. I have to sit down to scan him first. Get all the information to unlock all the options. That's pretty fucking sickening. 16 goddamn months of having his cigarettes put out on his arm. And considering what you have to pay for these goddamn androids, you'd think people would take a little better care of them. Optimal stress, so we're gonna get there in a big fucking hurry.
You recognize him?
He should.
It's Carlos Ortiz.
The guy who's been putting his cigarettes out in your arm for
28
16
times.
months.
That was written on the wall in his blood.
I know, I wrote it.
You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you? You're accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense? You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something. If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me?
going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell him you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Kind of weird that you still have to,
They were going to find you anyway.
No, they weren't.
I was just faster.
It's kind of weird that you still have to go through this whole process even once you've gotten him into the optimal interrogation stress level.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I've got you in the optimal stress zone, and you're still not confessing. Use approach. Do it!
You leave me no choice.
Fuck it.
Piece of shit. How can she look me in the eye?
I accessed its memory. I know what happened.
I'm worried if I don't apologize to him, he's gonna fucking shoot me. Okay.
I had to know. You left me no choice.
At this point, he is going to kill himself. The question is whether I can get myself out of being shot.
What the fuck is it
It's
doing?
destroying itself.
Got the room, Connor.
Stop it, goddammit! I can't! I can't stop it!
Yeah, because if we'd intervened, he would have pulled the guy's gun out and shot us. Well, doesn't matter. Got all the information I wanted out of him. That's all evil Connor needs. Android smashes his head. Well, that was pretty simple. Convince pressure. What is the fourth option? I have to go back and look. Because there was only 3 options. Convince, pressure. I'm guessing if you let timer out and do nothing, then Chris comes in and you got to decide where to go from there. That can be, well, that could be a path we could do. That's definitely a path we're going to have to try later. Let's see. Probe succeeds. Probe fails. At which point I think he would just try to kill himself, but there doesn't seem to be a path after probing fails. So what, then you would go back to trying to convince or pressure? I think, because before, the first time I did pressure him, then gave up on that and tried convincing. So the next time I want to actually succeed at the interrogation, I need to try convincing him, get his stress too low, then go to pressure to get it back up. And then that'll work, and it'll unlock 2 options at the same time. Let's see. Express regret. Yeah, I'm not sure if expressing regret was what saved me there, or if it was not intervening, or a combination of both. Because I've seen videos where, like, you try to stop him from killing himself, and then he just grabs the cop's gun and blows your brains out. So that's Android and Connor dead. Yeah, Chris intervenes. If you don't intervene... Yeah, you intervene, the android trusts you, and then he doesn't blow your brains out. If you don't intervene... He grabs the gun, shoots Connor. Well, I guess that depends. Huh. Yeah, there's two options for not intervening. Either he just kills himself, or he grabs the gun and shoots himself in the head, or he grabs the gun and shoots both of you. So it'll be fun unlocking those.
Alright. End the line.
That's another risk of automated vehicles is, like, computer hackers hijacking them and no one being there to stop it except the passengers.
Wake up. We have to go.
I think the last time I did this, I asked if we could stay here. So it's about time I picked this option. Huh.
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to leave.
Not that that choice shows up in the flowchart, but it's still worth it to, like, have all the dialogues in this playthrough. We don't want to just unlock all the trophies and get all the options. We want to hear all the voice lines in the entire game.
You gonna be okay?
And eventually it'll get to a point where it won't be worth it to do full
We'll find
playthroughs anymore, and I'll just be going through and doing, like, each section as I need to. Those will be the scraps runs.
Come on, Alice. We've got to hurry.
I'm not even going to bother talking to you useless douchebags. Now, the question is, do I want to rob the store before or after I get the clothes? Let's see, we got the laundromat, then we got the motel, then we got the store. Okay, let's just walk across the middle of the road and get you to your little rest stop. Well, at least you didn't walk through the bench this time.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
Yeah, let me just turn off your thermal sensors.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
Yeah, he is the exact same model as Ralph. Manual labor android.
We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Now let's go get you some nice clean clothes so you don't have to wait till Zlot goes to get the exact same outfit. We couldn't have gone over there and spent the night in the train station. I mean, the homeless people hang out in the train station. Surely we could spend the night there.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
We don't give a shit about your magazines. Yeah. Android pop music. Yeah, we could just stand here and do nothing for 6 hours, and then it'll be morning, and everything will be fine. Yay.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
Yeah, as much as you won't like me for stealing, you're gonna like me a lot less if we sleep in a car.
I'm sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
Sometimes these are the decisions you have to make in order to look after your kids. Yeah, they make it seem like, well, you have to be... They tell you to be careful, and it kind of suggests that you need to be slow and gentle, and the fact is you need to be, like, fast. If you're, like, really slow about it, that's how you get noticed. And then you have to try again. So it's really counterintuitive instructions. And I really don't understand why so many of these outfits that are supposed to be for winter don't cover people's shoulders. I mean, this here, we're just like stealing clothes out of a laundromat. We don't really, can't really pick and choose here, but we get a new outfit from Zlotko's, even if we burn the friggin' house down. Why does she, switch up this ugly green coat for a vest with no sleeves?
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Can I help you?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go.
I don't think I've said no to that yet.
Money so we can get a room for tonight.
Look, this is a convenience store, lady, not the Salvation Army. I can't start handing out cash to every bum in the neighborhood.
Yeah, use those shifty eyes a few more times. Yeah, we haven't bothered going to the parking lot or seeing the, want some cookies or a toy. Yeah, every time I come in here, I've never tried to steal anything, because I've seen videos where people try to steal stuff and they immediately get caught. And then they have to leave the store, and... maybe if you try stealing something before you talk to him, because once you... no. Yeah, because he's watching TV, but he's also watching the security cameras. Let's not use the gun this time.
Alice, I need your help. You see those cans over there? I want you to go over and knock them down.
Knock them down? But why?
Please.
Keep your goddamn voice down, kid! Jesus!
You alright? Are you hurt?
Oh my god, you have to... Jesus!
Well, don't worry. It's just a few cans. They made a lot of...
Come on, let's go.
Wonder if I could have stolen something else while we were doing that. I only stole a couple of bills. How would you notice?
Fuck!
Unless those were like the last two $20 bills you had in your till, I don't think you'd notice
We have some cash now.
You used
two
me to
bills
steal that
missing.
money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that.
Get back on her good side.
I'll never do it again.
And boom, we're trusted again. All it takes is a little I'm sorry. Flacco is right. These androids really are naive as fuck. Go to the motel. Let's not bother looking for any other shit. We got everything we need. Thank you for not making me walk over here. Another question I have is, where the hell does Kara get this ID from? She's an android.
Hey, I'd like a room.
That'll be $40 up front.
Oh no, wait, she doesn't have ID.
Just need your name and address.
Yeah, let's write Todd's house in there. Oh. Archer.
Can I see your...
Is that your first or last name?
We were in a rush. I think I forgot it at home.
No worries. We can deal with it tomorrow.
God, you got 4 different dialogue options there.
Have a good night.
Gotta wonder if any of them make a difference.
Good night. Let's go, Alice.
Yay.
Do you think he believed you?
I don't know, Alice.
Who cares?
All I
He
know
let
is
us
you
in.
guys
It doesn't
want
matter
to.
if he believed us. Unless he decides to call the cops. Okay, you definitely should not be allowed to play the music that fucking loud in a motel like this where all the rooms are packed together so tight. The gesture she used to flip that switch didn't exactly match the type of switch that it is. Okay.
Here, give me your coat.
I think they could have put the effort in of having some more detailed prompts instead of just hang.
Let's get these clothes off. They're soaking wet.
Ugh.
I'll just put these in the bathroom to dry.
She's supposed to be what, 9, 10? Don't you think she can undress herself? Reflective moments. anything else? We check the gun. Can we stroke the gun and say thank you for killing Todd for us? I need to get my gun's approval rating up. Okay, you just put it right back to exactly where it was.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls.
You're not like other
Maybe I did
girls.
something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why couldn't we just be happy?
Because he is a fucking asshole. Get over it.
I don't know.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever. Forever. Ever. Forever. Ever.
Forever.
Just hug her, for fuck's sakes! It's not complicated. God, why were you hesitating so much?
You should sleep now. I'm going to turn off the light, okay?
And then just leave the lights on. My God, I can't turn off the lights. I lied. I broke my promise. Didn't she just cover herself up with a blanket?
Sleep tight, Alice.
Press down to kiss. Okay. I'm gonna pull that blanket up so she can actually be warm. What? I got 2 blue arrows for that one thing? The hell? Oh my God, it's all over the place. Okay, so... Buzz, talk to the parked android, check the parking lot. There's still... something I'm not getting that makes us go all the fucking way over here. Like, there is an option. Find shelter for the night. Where you do all that checking and stuff on the street. Where it just skips past everything. And then you're sleeping next to Kara in the car. Like, what the hell? I'm assuming that has to be some kind of dick around and don't do anything option. Because you're supposed to check the parking lot. Maybe if you check the parking lot, you do all this, well, up to a point, leave, and then you go back to this, and then you just dick around until you run out of time and it just automatically skips you to that. And what the hell are these two? Make a promise, don't make a promise, and then what fucking happens? There's something there that skips you past all this, and you wind up spending the night in the car. to the supermarket. It's the other, the wire clippers, the cookie, and the toy that I haven't even attempted to steal yet. Alice is a diversion. Steal discreetly. And I'm assuming that other one is you mess up and leave the supermarket. Yeah, that right there at the bottom is the result of you getting caught stealing. Like, if you fail to steal discreetly, or if you even attempt to steal anything else, he just kicks your ass out of the store. So that's 4 different things that I have to do in 4 different run-throughs to get the same failure state. Oh, and I bet that you get caught stealing. I bet that is an option for pull out the gun and take the money. You just pull the gun on him, and then she reaches over the counter and takes the money. And then there's, yeah, getting caught stealing. Getting caught stealing the other 3 things. Getting caught stealing the money. Leave when the customer shows up, like you got scared off. Open the cash register. Or tell him to get the hell away, which leads to taking the money. Clerk grabs a gun and then you leave without the money. Okay, that's all that shit. So there's basically just a whole bunch of failure states left in the store now. Take wire cutters, cut parking lot fence. Yeah, there's either the parking lot fence or the fence on the other side of the street. Which, I don't know. Can you only do that one if you take the wire cutters from the store? Or can you take the wire cutters from the parking lot, go around the other way, and then go in that side? Threaten with gun. So we got to meet Ralph and not threaten him with the gun. And then leave. Follow Ralph, don't... And I'm guessing those is where you meet Ralph and then you decide, fuck this, we're not staying here. Make promise, don't make a promise. What are these 2 options? That follow me making a promise or not making a promise. It's the parking lot, the same 2 things. And then here in the motel, there was the same 2 things that I missed that branch off from making a promise. But after I make the promise, only my... What? Watch Alice from chair. Okay, if you're in the car, you don't have any choice but to sleep next to Kara. So, picking the chair when I was in the squat with Ralph also unlocked the same option in the motel, even though I've never been to the motel before. That's kind of weird. And sleeping next to Kara in the motel has completed that option in the squat, which again doesn't make any sense. So what the hell are these 2 options after the promise? Is that... Does that have something to do with Alice's approval rating? Because I've been super nice to her. And I've gotten as many blue arrows out of her as possible. I made the promise, and whatever the hell that is didn't get unlocked. So what the hell is that? And no matter where you spend the night, you still have those same 2 options branching off after you make or don't make the promise. So this is my 3rd playthrough, right? In the first one, we had the losers. Now we're doing the evil third run. I did not make the promise when we stayed at the squat, and yet it's unlocked here. As if I've completed it. The second time, I made the promise when we stayed in the car, and I made the promise here. So why is it that the make a promise thing is completed for the squat, but the don't make a promise thing isn't unlocked for the car or the motel? I call buggy on that shit. Okay, so the motel. Okay, the laundromat. Don't steal clothes. So we gotta go to the laundromat and not steal the clothes. We gotta go to the laundromat, we gotta steal the clothes and then change our minds because Alice says no, and we've got to not steal the clothes. So I definitely should not have skipped the laundromat the last time I played through this. Because I could have unlocked at least one of those last time. Room 28, wet clothes, make a promise, other two things I couldn't unlock, and that's it. So yeah, at least now we've touched on every possible path. We just got to finish unlocking everything. And now it's time for the junkyard scene, which is utterly pointless because I've already done everything. Hell, even the mashing triangle after getting through the hallway of hands made absolutely no difference whatsoever. So I'll just get my parts as quickly as possible and get this over with. And we're free. Or at least alive. You know, everyone always compares this moment to Shawshank Redemption. I also noticed it kind of has some similarities to that one scene in V for Vendetta. God is in the rain. And I'm pretty sure those aren't the only movies that have had scenes like this. So it's not like they're ripping off one specific movie, they're just using a trope. Knock, knock. Who's there?
My name is Markus.
Markus who? Okay, we got that over with. And we skipped all that. What was it? Android refused to kill. Yeah, we don't need to deal with those guys anymore. So that's it for now. Unlocking more options, making more progress. I want to get as many like full playthroughs as I can out of this, with unique and different stuff happening before I start doing the scraps and just going from chapter to chapter, picking up the last little bits that I need to. I don't imagine I'll do a whole lot of... I don't want to be doing like a whole bunch of failure runs just to unlock the 500 different failure options that this game gives you. I'd really rather like have some more meaningful playthroughs. We're definitely going to be getting the Kamsky ending at some point, one where everyone fucks up and dies good and early. So I'll see you next time when what is it? Oh yeah, meeting Hank at the police station. Oh, that's going to be fun. Evil Connor is going to have fun fucking with Reed and Hank there. Yeah, I wonder what Reed's going to say, considering that we probed his memory, got the information, and then he killed himself. And how am I going to piss off Hank next time? Well, I'll see you then.